Sampai jumpa dalam video and welcome to another video. As you all know, HoloLive just announced the they just announced a new generation for Holostar, which is really quick. Like we all could expect the second generation of Holostar kind of came in like later in the year, but no, they will sit really early for this year because not too long ago the first generation just debuted like what since 5 months ago. So yeah, seeing a second generation Holostar and just getting a second generation that quick, like they must have planned something big for this year. So yeah, by the way, some information: the new Holostar and it's not going to be called a new generation. They will not have any new name, but instead all the second generation will be under the same name, HoloTempus. So they're more like not second generation but more like a second wave. This has to do with the lore, because the lore, if you know, HoloTempus is like an adventure guild for a member, and each member of HoloTempus has its own role. Like for example, Altair is like the founder, Axel is the gladiator, and then also the human resources. So it's more like a collective at this point. HoloTempus is not another group, which is exciting actually. So yesterday, HoloLive Cover Corp just released its teaser trailer, HoloTempus new teaser, and all of them are gonna be debuting by the time I'm recording this video is 6th of January, so tomorrow actually. So let's react to it.
The word Elysium doesn't refer to this place alone. We have to make our move to learn more about the world and to find new adventures and some new friends.
Regis' voice are really smooth. Can't get enough of his voice. Receive a report from the expedition squad. Take a look, guys. So yeah, the second wave is more like an expedition squad, right? Because they are like the founder. Each of them have to manage Tempest, while the second wave is more like an expedition group or like an adventure group. It's my guess. What did it say? Oh great, looks like the Jester and the pilot are doing well. The Jester was the one who came up with the expedition, right? Okay, right off the bat, the design looks fucking clean and not awkward at all. Because if you know, you know, when the first wave of Holo EN or HoloTempus debuted, their design, and when it got introduced, their design looks awkward as fuck. I mean, just look at this. I mean, I digress because we already get used to their design because we already seen them in motion. So when they're looking like this, right, they look awkward. Like especially Altair Magni, it looks like it gave a really uncanny valley feeling. If you get what I mean, right? They look human but doesn't feel like human. And the way and how they draw, the way and how they design, it looks like they were designed from like animators back in like the 90s or the 80s, right? That's how uncanny it is. Excellent Vesper design, looks cool, looks normal, but god damn, when Magni and Regis design got released on Twitter, everybody was framing the shit out of their design. Now it looks cool. Now it's cool. Like they probably altered some stuff. And I get it. Regis out there. Fuck me. It's awkward to say at least. But all of the new design. Sorry, I'm kind of having to skip a little bit up ahead here. So far, all of the design for the second wave looks delightful. Wrong tab. We could have even thought of preparing without him suggesting it. He kind of looked like what's that character's name from Black Butler? I'm sorry if I'm pausing too much because it is a reaction and impression. And accompanying was our genius pilot Desmond. What is he supposed to be the fanboy? Better hide him from the Shotacon member of HoloLive. If you know, you know.
団長僕小6なんだけど団長の配信見てるのっておかしいかな？全然おかしくないのよ。小学校6年生ならそろそろ団長の配信を見てもお姉さんいいと思うな。が好きです。で少年は
So you found new plating over there and made it mastered it to no surprise. Cool. Oh, cool. Holy shit, look majestic, really fantasy like, really liking it. The land of craftsmen to the east of Utopia, governed by a local committee. It is Zeno, the place where new companions in the next chapter of this adventure await. An exorcism? Eh? Banzo in Hakka. Remoto Sonic's not a bad manual martial artist either. Not bad, but I'm more interested in running archer. Excellent, no, I guess. Looks like that two of them got the same real trouble. Man, why is it so noisy out today? I can't focus on this spot like this. Ignore it. Anyway, we just wait for them to return. Cool. The teaser makes me hyped for the second wave, not gonna fucking lie. Especially their interaction on Twitter has already been wild as shit. So by the looks of it, two of them is gonna be like the it's gonna be theme around the expedition adventure kind of stuff, more like the modern stuff, while the other two is gonna be based on like traditional Japanese style, because it's Ronin. My bad. Just look at the profile for a second. You open it up. The Joker funnier than me. The Jester, wait, what do you mean? It's real? The Jester adventure, HoloTempus visited Zenokuni in the past to learn its traditional performing arts and use experience to draw and take an expedition into the land adventure. Currently not really perform in the combat arena, but is planning to take his talent global someday. So yeah, the concept for this one, Gavis Battle, is basically he's a performer, he's a Joker. I'm really loving this design. It looks really fun, vivid, especially with the purple theme color thing. I really like it. It kind of make his design a lot more shine when it comes to being a Joker-like character. I fuck with it. Machina X Flyon. No, I'm not gonna lie. My first impression about the design is like the same way as when I first saw Vesper. Not Vesper, but Reggae design back when he was first introduced or got revealed. The design, but when you think about it, it kind of makes sense because he's supposed to be like a more fanboyish kind of character design wise, I think. Man, talk about working someone to the bone. The pilot adventures HiVtuber, a real prodigy who can instantly grasp the piloting mechanism of any form of transport. As a result of skipping many steps in his education, he has times unable to maintain a conversation that can be misunderstood. So his figure seems haughty and arrogant usually when it's marching point at him. We're finally getting a male Kusogaki? Holy shit. Someone is gonna be finally contesting with Kobo. But we usually get female Kusogaki, but now getting a male Kusogaki? Holy shit, fuck yeah. Banzo in Hakka. But the looks of it is the same as Machina in terms of design. It looks really more feminine-like rather than manly. But I really like the design. Looks complex but simple. And it seems like they're sticking a theme here actually with their purple, red, yellowish color theme. Story I've got, you failed to entertain me. The Exorcist of Adventures HiVtuber, the wielding spear is the latest of a long line of existence to define Zenokuni from the evils of the world. He fights not only out of a sense of duty, but also because he feels a special kind of excitement when on the front line. Unfortunately, his right hand is being eroded by the scourge of record corruption. Basically, he's gonna be the Shinobu. Like, oh, my right hand is burning. I can feel it. The power is surging from me. Basically, that kind of shit. Boy, if you don't! As you enter Karasutengu, Data does possess otherworldly leaping ability and endurance. Last is Josuiji Shinri. The one arrow shall be payback for Dragon Gate's leap. A Ronin who is a part of adventurous HiVtuber has the appearance of wandering samurai, but was widely known as a master of a long bow. So famed with his prowess, they would say he could use anything as an arrow and yet never failed to hit his mark. He went into the isolation for a while, lamenting the futility of war, but took up his bow and arrow once again after witnessing the young man fighting a pack of corruption beasts. He's supposed to be like a mature, manly kind of guy, with contrast to the previous two, like 3 out of 4. The design for the second wave are more like feminine-ish like design, flamboyant like design, if you can say that. And his color scheme is the only one that looks really more catering to like the masculine design, which I'm actually really fucked with all the design. Like compared to this general design and the one that is from the first wave, I think this one came out really better as a first impression, not gonna lie. Although one thing I could complain about is in terms of outfit, I know that they're probably gonna change it later on in the future, but in terms of the outfit design, I think the first wave will take the credit for, will take the point, because again, for example, Axel and Vesper's outfit design might look a little bit similar to each other, but in terms of like complexity, like holy shit, you can really see the identity of each character's outfit. Meanwhile, the second wave is more like to the characteristic design of the character, if you get what I mean. I'm not really a professional, if you can see. I'm talking out of my ass at this point, but what I'm trying to say, this in external design, they win. Internal design, second wave win. And it's a lot more variety too, because the first wave, again, not saying all of the design looks bad, it's just that it's, again, kind of bizarre when you first see it, but now after you get used to it, it's not that bad. But in terms of first impression, they give me a lot more impact for first impression than this design. But again, look, my point here is that the second wave design has a lot more variety when it comes to design, when the first wave is more just like, a teenager-ish, young adult-ish design, trying to have a more upright personality. So yeah, that's all I gotta say about it. I forgot to mention about the Twitter interaction. Like holy shit, you should see the one that's from you should see the one from Ollie. Like she really got pissed off because they gave what's the name again, Shinri, a more bigger chest than her. And the interaction so far has been really delightful as well. So that's it for today. My overall general impression, HoloLive just dropped another banger. It looks like. Can't wait for the debut. All of them are just as crazy as the first wave, or not as crazy as the other Holo EN members or Holo ID members, since Holo ID member is going to be the one that's going to interact with them the most, especially with Oli trying to invite them for Apex, Coco trying to invite them for Velo, and Zeta is probably going to invite them for, what is it again? Overwatch. Yeah. So that's it. Hope you guys enjoy. If you don't, that's fine. Leave a like, subscribe, whatever you want to do, just go do. And I hope you guys see you in the next video. Selamat sejahtera. See you next time. Selamat tinggal. Bye bye. Sayonara.
僕らバカになって宙を待って今だけを忘れてラタタ踊り明かそうこの夜を明かそう涙を干して眠るように嘘になってしまわぬように僕じゃない僕にもラタタ最低な憂鬱な日ですね君となら僕は明かしてみたい